Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have another wig to review for you guys. This is going to be a brunette wig with a little bit of highlights from RPGSHOW hair. I've only received a wig once before from this company and I fell in love. It's the wig that I'm wearing right now. I love this wig. I go everywhere. This is the wig that I wear on my birthday. This is the one that I feel the most confident in. And so I was so excited when they were going to send me another one, especially a little bit more brunette this time and a little bit of highlight. She is 20 inches long and she's made out of Indian rummy hair. On RPGSHOW hair, they don't really say if all of their wigs are human hair. It doesn't even like say it into like the description of their wig sometimes. So I reached out to the company and I asked like, is all of your hair human hair and what type? And they said all of their hair, all of their wigs is 100% human hair. And most of the hair sources used on RPGSHOW wigs is Indian virgin hair. They also accept customized Chinese virgin hair. So we're gonna get started. I'm gonna pop this onto my head, but before I do, if you guys want to know the exact customization that I got within this wig, I'm gonna pop it here onto the screen. So if you guys want the exact same thing as me, you can use all of those customizations that I got. And also if you guys want a $100 coupon, you can use my coupon code JASMINE. That's going to give you $100 off of this wig. But yeah, so let's get started. I'm going to show you guys exactly what this wig looks like on. And all I do is I just put my hair in like 2 braids on the sides and put a little wig cap on. That's how I'm going to get my hair to lay super flat, so the wig lays flat to my head. Now you guys can see what I'm talking about whenever it comes to the lace, how amazing it is. Like you can hardly see the lace, and that is what Swiss lace is like. You can hardly detect it, and I haven't even cut the lace yet. And when it gets to cutting the Swiss lace, it's so see-through sometimes. Like you can see it really good right here, but whenever you come closer up here, it's so hard to detect that sometimes it's hard to cut the lace because you don't know where the lace is, just because it blends into the skin that good and that seamless, especially whenever you start like using Gotta Be Glue spray to glue it down. Oh my gosh, like just a little spray, you put it in, it just melts and you cannot detect it at all, and it's so good. I know for my birthday, whenever I wore my last wig, my friend just kept saying, like she knew I was wearing a wig and she just kept saying, I can't believe you're wearing a wig right now. I can't believe it because I cannot see the lace. And the lace in the inside of the cap is a 13x6, which just means you have plenty of room for your parting. It goes all the way back and you can also part it any way you want. So because there's lace all here in this area, you can have a side part if you want, or you could do like whatever you please. You have the option because it's so large. There's so much lace on the top part and it runs ear to ear. So if you have a receding hairline, it's going to be perfect for that because it runs all the way down. And it also has a little bit of lace at the nape of the neck, so you can put this hair up if you wanted to. Wig is also a glueless wig, which just means that it has 2 clips on the side of the wig, so this way it can go into your hair. And it also has a clip at the nape of the neck, so you could just push that in and it's going to become glueless because it's not going to budge, it's not going to move. So what we want to do to take this a step further and make this a complete glueless wig is we're going to adjust those straps on the inside, make everything super tight, nice, snug, so this wig is not going anywhere. So what we're going to do to make this a complete glueless wig is we're going to adjust the straps on the inside. So these little things here I used to avoid and I used to never play around with, but these are the most important things ever when it comes to glueless lace wigs, because this is going to tighten the wig so good that you're not going to have to worry about it budging, you're not going to have to worry about it moving, and you're not going to have to use any type of glue. It depends on the wig, but let's say if it's the right size, I like to just like tighten it a tad bit more. But if it's like a one size fits all cap, then you're gonna have to like take this little thing and like put it all the way to the other end. Because this is already my size, the cap's already my size, I'm just going to tighten it a bit more. I'm gonna put the clips onto the sides into my hair. And if you guys do not want clips into your wig, if you have no hair underneath and that's going to irritate you, then you can actually just clip them off. They are removable. You can just use some scissors and clip them away, take off the clips, and you won't have clips on the inside of the cap anymore. So now this is completely snug to my head. It's not budging, it's not going to move, it's not gonna go anywhere, and I did not have to use any glue. So let's move on to the next thing. So the next step, what we're going to do is we are going to cut the lace. So I'm going to bring up my mirror really close because I need glasses. Can't see for the life of me. And most of the time in these videos, I'm like half not really seeing what I'm doing. So this time I'm going to like really bring it up close, and I'm going to grab some clips. This way I don't accidentally cut. I have done that in the past where I've accidentally cut like the strands, and then you know, this is not what you want to do. So make sure you're taking your time And I'm basically talking to myself when I say that. So this wig does have lace all into the front. So let's cut it off and get rid of it together because it is so simple to do because the lace is so good. And like I said, it's Swiss lace. So it's not hard to cut. It's basically like going to look real no matter what we do. So what I love to do is I snip a few little sections off. This way it's easier for me to do one little section at a time instead of just going all in and cutting all of the lace off. But you guys can see also that the hairline on this is pre-plucked, which just means that the hair in the front is not like one straight line. It's not thick, it's not dense, it's not like a whole bunch of hair just placed there where it kind of gives that illusion of a fake wig. They pre-plucked this wig. They took a few strands of the hair out to give it that illusion that it's your own natural hairline, just like yours would be. Your hair, whenever you push it back, it has a little bit of spaces in between, and so that's what they do with this wig too. So to get a really good precise cut on the lace, I love to go in with my tiny little scissors. These scissors are from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I think they're made for your eyebrows, and this has just changed the way that I cut my lace wigs now. I always went in with like hairdressing scissors. The scissors themselves were so long that I always had a hard time to cut my lace. Not a hard time, but like it wasn't as easy as this. This is so sharp, guys. These scissors are so sharp that it just like snips away the lace. It doesn't create any snags, doesn't make the lace like bend in weird places. I don't know if you know what I'm saying. Like it just cuts the lace super easy, and it's so sharp that it like does the job in one shot. So that's why I've been changing up my scissors lately. I've been using these, and I swear these are like must-have scissors. If you're gonna cut lace onto your wigs, you kind of want to use the proper tools, and this one right here, this is my favorite new scissors. I will always go in with these from now on. A lot of times I get questions, what's like the difference if you get like, let's say lace that's temple to temple compared to ear to ear? The only thing that is changing whenever it comes to glueless lace wigs is the fact that you're always going to have to some way, some form, kind of like glue down a wig that runs ear to ear, even if it's glueless, just because of this lace right here. You see how it's lifting? Whenever I go to move my hair, it's going to kind of fly up. You could always just snip this off and have your own hair kind of peeking through if you wanted to, and that would probably make it completely glueless because you're not going to have this little lace right here. But let's say if you want that kind of ear tab area with some lace, with some hair, you're always gonna have to go in with some type of something. It's basically hairspray that has a really strong hold, and that's what I like to go in with, just so I don't have that issue of like, see when I move my hair, it kind of gliding upwards. So yes, this is glueless just because of the fact it's not gonna budge, it's not gonna move, it's not gonna go anywhere, and you can see right here, I do not need any type of glue because it's completely see-through, like the lace just blends into my scalp. But whenever it comes to the ear tab area, if you have lace running ear to ear, you're always going to have this issue. So what I'm just going to do is I'm going to spray a little bit of this hairspray right here. And you want to go in with a hairdryer right away and just blow dry it. And you want to make sure there's no hair laying down into that hairspray because it's going to look kind of weird. And because it doesn't have like, it has bleached knots, it doesn't have any of those dots anywhere, and it doesn't have any dots in the hairline, so it's like super easy to make this wig look realistic looking. And it also is 200% density. Now if you're nervous whenever it comes to your ears about like the density, like bulking up your ears, it doesn't bulk up the ears. Like look how easy it just went behind my ears, and it doesn't bulk them up. So it's 200% density and it's thick on the bottom area, but it's not like bulky at the top. It feels like your own hair, feels natural. And if you guys are somebody that needs to know more, you guys want to figure out like all the tips and tricks on how to wear wigs, you want more details on all of the tips that took me years to find, then you're going to want to watch this video here because I really go in depth and I show you guys how to apply your wigs properly and like so many good tips and tricks. So if you guys want to check that out, go check that out here, and I'll see you guys in the next. Bye guys.